Hi, class. In this video, we're going to talk about your homework system, MyMathLab. When you're in Blackboard, you can see that you have some registration instructions that will help you get started with MyMathLab. We're going to pull MyMathLab up here in a second, and we'll kind of take a look at what that will look like when you begin to get registered. We're also going to look at some of the tools within this homework system and make sure you know where to go to get your learning aids and that sort of thing for the course. I also have a link here in Blackboard to MyMathLab so that you can go straight to the website. I will go ahead and click that. We'll go take a look. So when you go here to register, of course, you'll want to click this student tab here. And again, in Blackboard, there are some registration instructions. So if you follow those, you shouldn't have any trouble getting started. You'll want to register as a student, and it would be possible that you've used this Pearson learning system before. It is any textbook that you've had that's a Pearson textbook would possibly, even if it wasn't a math course, you might have used it. In that case, you may already have a Pearson account. In that case, you'll want to follow the instructions for those that already have a Pearson account. And if not, then if you've never used this system before, then you'll just register all the way, register a new Pearson account, as well as getting signed up for MyMathLab. Once you're registered, then you'll go here and you'll sign in, of course. And I'm going to sign in under my username and password. And your page should look something like this, except that you'll only have one course listed. And good, I see one of you have already enrolled already. That's great. So you'll click into the course. We're MA 1043, 2017, 2018. Once you're in our course, there are really only a few of these. You see a lot of tabs over here. There's really only a few of them that you'll end up going to over the next 3 weeks. The first one is assignments, and this is where your homework and your tests will be found. So I'll click in there. You can see there's something called Chapter 0 homework. This is all about getting used to the online system itself. So it's actually not so much about mathematics, but about the system. And here you can see all of the homework assignments that you will be asked to complete over the next few weeks. You will also see tests in there, although I don't have those available to you yet. I will click in here to make it available to you sometime this weekend. And so this is also where your tests will be found. You'll scroll and you'll see those. Here's the due date for all of your homework. You'll notice this is actually the very last possible due date I could give you. This is January the 7th at 11:59 p.m. I will double check to make sure that that's in Central Time. If not, I'll change it to Central Time. So that will be Nashville time, 11:59 p.m. All right, so you'll click the Assignments tab to find all your assignments. Study plan is actually something that's provided through this homework system, but it is not part of our course. So if you need some additional studying, you can feel free to do that, and it will not lower your grade, but it also will not improve your grade. It's just not part of our course, but they use your assignment results to give you sort of other problems to look at and to help you study. All right, you definitely want to click the grade book. You can find out all about your grade here in the grade book. I intentionally went in. This is my grade, by the way. I'm allowed to work as a student in the course as well, and I just went in there to do one homework assignment, just a few problems from it, so that you could see what it looks like. So here you see my overall score currently is a 26. And of course, that's not very high. I've only done one homework assignment, so that's all I've got. If you click in here, though, the show calculation, it'll break your score down by our grade categories. And of course, in our course, you have homework, tests, and then the final exam. The final exam, again, is worth 20%. Since there's not a final exam grade in, it just says 0 right now, but it will be worth 20%. The tests are worth 50%, and same thing, since there are no test grades in, then it just calls it 0 points right now. But again, it is 50% of the grade. Homework is 30%, and so you can see here it's calculating my points earned to date. Okay, so you always get a good breakdown of your grade here in this tab. To access the online textbook, you'll click Chapter Contents. This is one place that you could access the text. And then you can click the chapter that you like and the section, and you can go straight there. Notice that when you're in, say, section 2.1, you can watch a video lecture. You can go straight to the e-text. Okay, and again, the study plan, which is something that the textbook company has for you here, you could do that as well. All right, so that's one way to access your text. The multimedia library is another tab that I would suggest you use. In fact, it might be the best place, even better than going to chapter contents. It might be the best place to go to catch all of the benefits of this system. So let's say that you're going to look at chapter 2 today, and you're going to look at section 1. You can click select all, and notice that in our options are the textbook, animations, learning activities, videos. And so we're really asking it to give us all of those that it has. All right, and here we see there's a textbook that'll take you right there to section 1. You can also see that there are some videos here that you may watch related to set concepts that you'll be studying in 2.1. I have a little suggested study plan for you. I think this would be a very strong way to study for the homework in this course. And that is, I would first go to the textbook for the section that you're hoping to work in. And of course, I would read through the section. I would pay attention to definitions. Okay, here we're talking about set definitions. I would pay attention to all the examples. Okay, so some of the things that we talk about in this course, like with sets in particular, come with a lot of new notation and a lot of new definitions, so that's definitely going to be important. And I would read through the whole section. The next thing I would do after I've read through the whole text, and here's how you scroll pages in the text, by the way, if you want to get to the next page. Notice here at the beginning of the section, there are these objectives. These are the objectives for our course. And so notice here, understand the use of description, roster form, and set builder notation to indicate a set. All right, well, here we have a video that's all about these objectives. So then I would go and, after reading the text, I would go and watch these videos. Okay, and then after I've done that, I would go and try the homework for section 1. Okay, so all in all, I would expect that you would take maybe 45 minutes to prepare yourself before trying a homework assignment. All right, my time for this video is about to run out. I'm going to stop the recording. We'll pick back up here and talk a little bit more about your homework system.